everyone, it's Laura here, and today I'm going to be showing you how I make my peach house charms. So I've been requested to make this video so many times and I finally made one, so yeah, I really hope you enjoy. So the first thing you want to do is just take some white clay and a tiny bit of yellow and just mix it together to make a really nice sort of pale yellow colour, but not too pale, just, you know, quite pale, like a pastel lemon colour. And then you're going to take some orange clay and just mix that in as well, and you should end up with like a golden yellow colour, like an golden orange colour. And then you just want to roll that out into a ball, and just, if you made too much like I did, separate it. And yeah, so you just want to roll this out into a thick log, about 1 centimetre thick, and then you can cut a tiny piece off and that'll be your peach. So depending on how big you cut the piece off, it will like determine how big the peach will be. So I cut a tiny piece off and rolled that into a ball, and then I took a shaper tool, or you can use a needle tool or a ball tool, whichever you feel comfortable with. I made a small indent in the top and like a line going down the side. This will be for the shape of the peach. I personally prefer to use the shaper tools because it makes the edges really nice and soft, but I did go in with the needle tool afterwards just to make the indents a bit deeper. Then you're going to take some brown clay and just add that to the small indent that you made at the top, and this will be for like the stem of the peach. Now you can leave this peach as it is and just add the colours that I'm going to show you in the next step, or you can cut it in half, which I'm going to do for this video. So just take a blade and just cut that right in half. And there you have the peach halves. So the next thing we're going to do is add some colour to it to give it some variation and make it more realistic looking. So I just turn them over and I take some red and orange chalk pastels and just shave a little bit off each. And then take a really old scraggy brush, like a really old paintbrush, and I feel like the old paintbrushes are the best because they've got like hairs everywhere, so it makes it a bit more random. But it's up to you. If you have a new one, then just go ahead and use whichever paintbrush you've got. That's what I prefer to use, just because, like I say, it makes it more random. So I'm just shaving a little bit off each chalk pastel and then taking my brush and just dabbing the colour on the peach first. So I choose to do the red first and the orange, but it's entirely up to you, it doesn't matter which way you do it. But I just want to make it so that it's like kind of random and like a bit gappy, so you can see some of the original colour through the gaps. It just makes it a bit more realistic and a bit more sort of like colour variation. So then I'm taking some orange and I'm just doing the same kind of thing as well. So once you've done that, just remove it from the tile or your surface and then you should have the colours. So then we're going to work on the texture in the middle of the peach. So I like to use this mould that I made. It was actually for something else, but I prefer to use this, so it just keeps that rounded edge, but you don't have to, you can just do it on your desk or whatever. So just take a ball tool and make a small oval indent in the middle of the peach, and this will be for where this little stone goes. And then I'm going to take a needle tool or a craft blade and just make some small lines going from the centre to like the halfway point. This will just like make the wrinkles in the peach where the peach stone like sits. I've noticed that they've got like a lot of wrinkles around the side. So then I'm also going in with a bit of a brush tool just to add a little bit more texture. And then you're going to take some of that red chalk pastel again and use the paintbrush and just like dust a little bit of red chalk pastel in the centre. If you look at real peaches again, you'll see like there's like a little red bit in the middle. And then here I am as well, just going in with the needle tool just a bit more to give it a bit more texture in the middle, because I probably lost some of that when I used some of the chalk pastels. Then I'm just going in again with the ball tool just to make the like stone place a bit more defined. So to make the stone of the peach, you're just going to take that same reddish brown clay and cut a really small piece off and roll it into a ball, and then just cut that in half and then roll that into like a small ball, and that will be your peach stone. So you just want to pop that in the middle of the indent that we made in the centre of the peach half. And I'm just squashing it in a little bit just to make sure that it stays in. And you can be as rough as you want with this, like it doesn't really matter because you're going to add texture to it anyway. And on this one I chose to add the red chalk afterwards. So to texture the peach stone in the middle, just take a toothpick or a needle tool and just add some vertical lines. And then what I like to do afterwards is just add some more red chalk pastel or acrylic paint just to deepen that red around the stone. So this is what the finished peach looks like after it's been baked, and you can add some acrylic paint to that to make it darker. And I like to glaze it afterwards just to give it a nice juicy shine. So yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and if you guys make any of the peaches from this tutorial, don't forget to tag me on Instagram at PetiteClayPatisserie and add the hashtag PetiteClayMakes. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you again soon. Bye!